What's up, guys? Yeah, it's been a weird couple months here, but so doing a Vlogmas thing, which is basically 2 vlogs I'm doing. This is gonna be part 1. This is basically me talking about my review of 2021, and also a few updates too, maybe depending on how much time I have. I'm trying not to make the video super long, but I know I'm going to be running my mouth a lot during this video because, you know, it's what I do sometimes. So yeah, it's been a minute since I've actually been doing videos. It's just I've been just burnt out on things, not videos per se, just a lot of things right now. Things have been really weird, and I don't know why. I've just felt so just burnt out and unmotivated to do things. Must be, it's probably fucking holiday shit, you know. Who knows? Anyway, let's just get into this. So, 2021. We started the year off with a goddamn insurrection. That was nuts. You know, all the Trump cultists just lost their goddamn mind and decided to fucking raid the Capitol. What the hell? Anyway, when you get weird random messages from people you don't even know who the fuck they are, like, what? Who the hell are you? Yeah. You know, and it's funny. It's people that, you know, raided the Capitol. Number one, if it was a bunch of people of color, you know, if like Black Lives Matter was doing that or whatever, which we wouldn't because we know, you know, there would have been an army just shooting them dead. You know, everybody just would have got shot fucking down, you know. But it's a bunch of crazy white people. They practically let them in. That still gets me about that. You know, some of these people are getting prison time now, but had they been of a certain color, they would be dead. Oh my god. And also, I also think it's funny how most of the people who did that were the whole the thin blue line I support law enforcement. Oh yeah, blue lives matter, blah 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 blah, all that bullshit, right? And they're flying their stupid flag with the blue stripe on it, you know. We're back to blue. But these very same fucking people were assaulting the Capitol Police that were trying to stop them from going in the Capitol. Make it sense. Please make it make sense. Because it's like, oh well, we're all pro-police until the police tell us we can't do something. You know. That just turned fucking insane. Fucking dudes dressed up like fucking the goddamn QAnon Vikings. You know, as y'all Qaeda is raiding the fucking place. It was really stupid. You know, Trump was loving it. He was egging that shit on, and now, flash forward toward the end of the year, they're doing the investigation committee trying to, pinpoint everything and everything. Trying to get him for it, because, I mean, he did incite shit. He really did. But, yeah. So, we had that going on, and been trying really hard pushing this anti-abortion thing. We got states really getting crazy with it, and it's and now they're trying to overturn the Roe versus Wade thing, and we're not going to find out what's going on with that until next year. So conservatives are losing their fucking minds, basically. But moving on. Let's see. Was working a lot, Come around March, my birthday was interesting. Basically, had to bury my mother-in-law's cat, the poor cat. Got really sick, So we had no choice but to, help ease his pain, help him along and everything. And it was all on my birthday. And it's funny, it's like when I first started, coming out here and stuff, that cat really didn't even like me much. And then within the last year, especially, once my mother-in-law got sick, I guess we kind of got closer because I was helping take care of him and everything. So, he became my little buddy. Who keeps... Oh, I'm added to a fucking group I need to get out of, so... not that that's big news for 2021, but... yeah. And then basically, like, a little over a year after my mother-in-law passed away, then lost the cat, And that sucks, and that... He was a cool cat. He was a sweet cat, But moving on, that was my birthday. Not to mention, like, I took that week off because, it's my birthday week and everything, but it was raining. It was cold. I think at one point it actually snowed a little bit. And it was just, it was a really, rough birthday. My son, Apollo did, some sweet things to help out with the Apollo made a cake and everything. It was really sweet, And he drew a butt on it. So that was a highlight. Let's see. Moving on. I think later on, I think it was probably in April, around May, because we hadn't, the band hadn't played in some time. We hadn't played since since March of 2020. So at the time, there was still like the lockdowns were going on. Things weren't eased up yet. They were rolling out the vaccines and everything, but not everybody had them yet. So it wasn't a lot of wasn't really ready to take a chance to start playing places again just yet. So we did a live stream show, which actually was a lot of fun. You know, got to interact with some people that aren't, out here in Indianapolis. They got to watch the show. I'm actually wanting to do more of those too. More on that later. But yeah, also, speaking of coronavirus, we have these variants popping up, but we had a vaccine. I got, 2 Pfizer shots, and then I got the booster shot, which I got the booster shot like recently, and honestly, like, a lot of people were talking about how, like, the shots just made them feel like shit and everything. I mean, my arm a little bit sore, and I felt a little bit cruddy for maybe a day, so no negative effects or anything, so I'm still fine. So yeah, I had, like I said, got boosted. I got boosted. Not like Boost Mobile, which is actually still around. Actually, it's just, I was trying to make a joke, and I don't even know where I was going with that. Let's see. I probably should have made a list of things, but started practicing. Also released the second single that I was doing with my my friend Joel, and made a video, which was for the song "Go." So with that, had my friend Irene Zara and helped me out with some clips from that. Put a video out. I mean, it's kind of like this, but not as many as I would have liked. But, I actually put out 2 singles, because I put out another one that I did with someone else, collab I did with somebody else, and I got more of that coming up too. But once again, a little bit later on, explain that. What else? Practicing, working. There was actually, oh, okay, yeah, and also, as a lot of you knew, since I'm polyamorous, non-monogamous, I have my spouse, who I've been with for like I'd say the better part of 15 years now, I guess. Shit. Wow. Put that perspective. But a lot of you also know I also had a girlfriend of 3 years that I was with as well, who occasionally was going back and forth to Lafayette to see and everything. That relationship ended recently. I'm not going to go into details. I'm not going to do any bashing or shit talking, because that's not what I do. She made some decisions that I couldn't really do, I guess, for lack of better words. I mean, it was kind of there's a lot of things in a relationship. There were some things that I purposely ignored. Some, obviously, it's like when you're in love with somebody, sometimes you ignore red flags, which you shouldn't. But I did, because she was somebody I cared about, But then, I mean, things were kind of building up a little bit, but It wasn't enough for me to go, you know what? No, I mean, it should have been, honestly, but it wasn't, and but it did finally happen, you know. And I wish her luck with the decision she made. You know, it was a choice she made, and she's got to live with it. So hopefully, she finds the right decision for her. But once again, it's not a decision I could be a part of. You know, even though she wanted me to, it's something I couldn't do. I'm just not, like I said, I'm not going to get into details about that because I don't want to seem like I'm talking shit about somebody, because I'm not going to do that. You know, whether I'm a bit justified to do it or not, I'm just not doing that, especially on this platform, especially on, like, you know, like a public platform like this. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's done, and it's a little weird, you know. I mean, it's weird. You've been in a relationship with somebody for 3 years. I mean, I'm in a relationship with someone while I'm in a relationship with someone, and it's weird. And this is weird. Not like having somebody else too. You know, right now. I mean, eventually. I mean, I'm sure. Somebody will come along. I will, like, have probably another partner again. You know. You know. You know, hopefully one that gets along better with my spouse and understands the importance of this relationship as well. You know, because I mean, that's the problem with non-monogamous relationships. Sometimes you get with people that, like, if you're already in a long-term relationship with somebody, and then you get with somebody else, and the other person's like expecting certain things that, or they're just like, they have problems with your nesting partner, so they tend to be disrespectful. You know, it's a whole complicated thing. But so there's that. Oh yeah. Also, the when my sister-in-law was living here. Oh yeah. How do I? That turned into a mess because her husband that she was with, she's decided not to be with anymore, to be with the guy that, you know, she really liked for some reason, but he was just he's not a good person. He's an awful, terrible fucking person. And we and mostly, you know, my spouse, because it's his sister and everything, so he's like, and everything. We let, you know, the guy come over, hang out or whatever, you know, with her or everything, but this guy has like anger issues. Yeah, eventually we were like, no, you can't come back, and she got angry and decided, you know, okay, well, I'm just like, decided she's not going to stay here if we're not going to let this person, you know, this rage puppy of a person, you know, be present here. So that was a mess, and we were storage for a while, and she pretty much abandoned her 2 kittens that were staying at issue that we had here, that I was taking care of already. So, you know, the cats that were sick and everything, pretty much got them healthy again. We took them to the vet, got them their shots, cats and everything, got them fixed. And pretty much at that point we say, you know what? We're just gonna keep them. Looks we already own our 5 cats. You know. Well, a lot of you people who follow me on other outlets, and even on here too, you see me posting pictures and videos of them all the fucking time. So, yeah, so they're part of our family now. So we have 5 kids. You know, it's kind of fun. It's like, because we renamed him Beans and Toast. Beans is very much a daddy's girl for Apollo. And Toast is pretty much a daddy's girl for me, because Toast is always at my butt. As a matter of fact, you can't really see right now, but Toast is on the couch right now sleeping. But I have a peanut butter in between. Oh, and there's Beans right there. I don't know if you can see or not. You might probably see a butt. But, yeah. So that's been good. They've been doing great. They've been getting huge, heavy chonkers. What else happened this year? There's some other stuff, but I can't mention it on camera right now because it's things probably not my place or business to say, so I'm not going to. I mean, some people already know what it's about anyway that are close to me, so I'm going to have to keep it that way. What else? Finally, got to play a show, finally, because like after since everybody's getting boosted and getting their vaccination and everything, you know, bars and clubs and restaurants started to open it up more, so was trying to get like a gig earlier this year, but it was kind of backed up because, you know, they owed so many people shows from 2020. So we finally got a show, and we played our first show in, it was like a year and a half, like in November. And it was a lot of fun. It was great. It was just nice to be able to play live again. Things have been hard because, you know, a lot of things have been happening, you know, with everybody in the band and everything. So practices and everything have been as consistent as we would like, unfortunately, because life. But yeah, I really should have made a list of things. Should have like went through and made a list, but I want to shoot this video. But I'm giving you the basics and everything. Did a video for ACAB, which I did another. It's another collab thing with friends, you know, with video clips and everything. Which I have that. You can backtrack a couple videos, you'll find it. The video I liked video because I was trying to do something important with the video, trying to send a message with that, you know. And a lot of people got that. My only problem with it is it's not, for some reason, it's not, I don't think it's getting to a big enough audience. I don't know if for some reason, because YouTube doesn't do a shadow ban thing, or does it? I know there's other social medias that do that shadow ban thing. Because I don't know if because the subject of the song hashtags, if that, like, you know, triggers the algorithm thing where my video gets buried and you can't see it, you know, which is weird because like something like that's happened with Facebook too, because there was a time I promote videos on Facebook, I get more hits, you know. Even if, like, because I even posted the video on the page, the Facebook page itself, because someone pointed out that not everybody, is on YouTube or for whatever reason, like because it's an age restricted video. There was different various. While maybe some people weren't able to see it on YouTube, it's like, okay, well, I do like I did with Our War. I'll put it on Facebook as well. Because on the Our War video, which I put out like in 2017, the Our War video is like got like 10,000 hits, which is like on Facebook, which is crazy. I wish I got those hits on YouTube, but I guess Facebook counts for or something like that, I guess. But yeah, it's even then it's still the ACAB is not getting a lot of views and traction. So I'm wondering if my post every time I share is getting buried or what. So there's that. Trying to work on some more videos before the end of the year, like this one. The part 2 of the Vlogmas. Another music video, at least one. Well, just trying to shoot for 2, but we'll see. We'll see. Getting one done is going to be tricky at this point. Yeah. That's pretty much the basics of this past year. Hopefully next year I can get more done. I didn't get as much done on YouTube as I would have liked. There's more things I want to do on YouTube that I wasn't able to do. Oh yeah, I did do the fucking the hot nut challenge. The death nuts, hot nuts. The death nut challenge. I did that. I still have level 3 and 4 left because I wasn't able to do those, but I'm probably going to do those for a future video. So hopefully that gets some views too. Yeah. I was trying to shoot for 1,000 subscribers this year. Got up to 430, then went down to 429. So, still working on that. Hopefully I can build it up. Hopefully next year I can get closer to 1,000. I've been trying to do that. And once again, as I mentioned in another video, I know like a lot part of it would be helpful to be consistent with the videos, which is impossible for me to do. Y'all notice sometimes I'll upload 2 or 3 videos in the same week, and sometimes I'll go almost a month without making a video. It depends on. I guess after almost 30 minutes, this camera stops recording. So I'm going to make this end a little quicker then. Thanks for watching. I'll have part 2 up soon. Part 2 is basically just talking about evolving. We'll get into that. You'll hear about it. But thanks for watching. How was your 2021? Why don't you leave a comment below. Let me know how your 2021 was, and what do you hope to get out of 2022? What is it you want to get out of your life in 2022? And second question, what is it you want to see out of me as far as these videos go in 2022? Because I have to really go next level with these videos and with music and the music videos. I want to do that because 2022 is going to be a big year for me for a lot of reasons. One reason that I'm not thrilled about, but it's going to happen anyway, coming up my birthday. That's going to be a fucking milestone. Like I said, I'm kind of not looking forward to that, but in a sense I am too. At least I'll be, I guess, I'm alive. I've made it this far, this long. So it's something I should be proud of, I guess. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be back a little bit later with another one. Bye.